Welcome to the Paradise Paradox. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to humanity. Welcome to beautiful Jattajak Park here in Bangkok, Thailand. I was just thinking this morning as I was leaving my guest house, I had to put my personal possessions below the stairs and hope that they were still going to be there when I got back. I thought, well, I have to have a little bit of faith in humanity, a little bit of faith in the cleaner, the guest house owner, all this stuff. I thought about a recent article by Macy Tomlin where she was talking about some revelation she's had while she was taking an ayahuasca ceremony. And there was one point in a certain ceremony where it was like the divine was speaking to her and it said, you know, when you're trying to protect all of your things, it can be difficult. So go ahead and give some of those things to me and I'll take care of them. And it sounds like, to some of you, it sounds like a nice sentiment. It might sound like a superstition. Or it might sound like something real, depending on your perspective. You know, things normally work out. They normally do. They might not work out in a perfect way, like a perfect, beautiful fairy tale dream type way, but things more or less work out. And if you look at your own life, you probably see that that's true. So, like I said, things aren't perfect. Maybe you've had some loss, some material loss. Maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe you've even had one of the most tragic things. You've lost a friend to suicide and depression while he or she was still young. And that hurts. Things aren't perfect. Things aren't, this amazing fantasy life. Things hurt. There is pain. That's real. And maybe you're going through one of those painful times, but over the months and over the years, you look back and you embrace the pain, you face the pain, look inside of it, explore it, and you ask, what is the lesson? What is hidden within this? And you say, how can I take more reasonable steps to protect my belongings? How can I be more conscious in my life so I can support my loved ones when they're in a time of need? And if I can't support them or I can't change them to get them to stay longer on this earth, how can I appreciate the moments that I have with them a little more? Bring a little more light into this earth. And when you find the answer to those questions, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy to take. But in the end, you see that things are good. So, things have worked out, more or less, to this point, haven't they? So maybe you're in like one of these dark places right now. Maybe you've lost your house, but you still have your family. Maybe you've lost your family, but you still have your health. Maybe you've lost your health, but you still have your life. So there's still something to be grateful for. So things have worked out, more or less, haven't they? But chances are your life is much better than that. Chances are you might have even found a partner, a lovely person with whom you want to spend the rest of your life, or even just a few years, just a few months, just a day, just a special moment. That's precious. And maybe you've even made some timely investments and your material wealth has surpassed what you anticipated. I know a lot of listeners out there it's probably happened to. Or maybe you just have a roof over your head and you've had many times where it was really close when you thought you were going to be out on the streets, but you managed to pull through. So things have worked out pretty well, haven't they? You've found a way through all those tribulations, all those problems that came up, I mean, you found a way to deal with them. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. You did it. You did it, you're doing it, and you will continue to do it. So things will work out. It's entirely rational, it's entirely reasonable to have a little faith, to believe that things are going to work out. It's also emotionally correct. It's emotionally healthy to believe just a little bit, just have a little bit of faith. I'm not asking you to believe that you will inherit the kingdom of heaven when you die, because I don't know that. Nobody that I've met knows that. I'm not asking you to believe in a supreme being, just asking you to have a little bit of faith. Think about when you were young, and maybe you were a kid, like 5 or 10 years old. You had these ideas, what you were going to be doing when you were older. Take a moment and think about it. You probably find that the universe has surprised you, your life has surprised you many times, and you found many bizarre and fulfilling adventures that you never even thought would come into it. You never even thought that bullshit was a part of this life. But there it was. So life is confusing, life is painful, life is suffering, but it works out. It does. So have a little faith. Have a little courage. Next time you're worrying about something, go ahead. Take the reasonable steps to protect yourself, your loved ones, your belongings. Take reasonable steps. Go ahead. I'm not asking you to be silly. Then put it in the hands of Providence. Surrender it to something greater than yourself. You don't need to worry. Now, I'm probably going to be away for the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I have internet access, so I might not be receiving on your audiovisual sense in the next couple of weeks. If I don't, remember, follow on Facebook, The Paradise Paradox. Check out theparadiseparadox.com. Check me out on Steemit, steemit.com/@paradise-paradox, steemit.com/@churdzu, CHURDTZU. Thanks very much for listening, and have an amazing day. Bye.